Then he fell to the ground and he cried and he cried. But then education saved the day. He learned to speak and communicate. Education saved the day, 'cause everybody needs an education.
Good
Everybody
morning.
needs an education. Everybody needs to read and write. Everybody needs an
Taylor made 208 cookies for a bake sale. In the first few minutes, she sold 36 cookies. How many cookies are left to sell? Alright, so our problem is 208 minus 36. And again, we're going to be showing it in a base 10 model and expanded form. In our last couple lessons, I used the base 10 blocks. However, I know that you guys most likely do not have these base 10 blocks at home, and so we know that there's something else that we can do, and that is drawing the box line dots. So we have our unit that is representing 1. Then if we put 10 of those together, represents this line, which is 10, and then this big block is representing 100. There are 100 little squares on there. So I know that instead of having the tools, I can draw them with a box, a line, and a dot. So that's what we'll be doing on here. So for our base 10 model, we're drawing the number 208. So in the number 208, I have 2 hundreds, no 10s, and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 208. And again, we're doing the side by side where we have the base 10 model over here and expanded form over here. So I'm going to write the expanded form. 200 plus nothing in the tens place plus 8. And we are subtracting the number 36, which has nothing in the hundreds place. 30 and 6. Okay, so I'm first looking in the ones place. 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6. We have enough ones, right? So we can go ahead and subtract 6. So here we go. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what does that leave us with? 2. There are only 2 left over. Then we look in the tens place. In the tens place, we have nothing, and we are subtracting 30. Uh-oh, we've run across a problem because I have nothing and I'm subtracting 30. There's nothing there and I need to take away 3 tens. How am I going to do that? Well, again, I know that 100 is made up of 10 tens. So I can count this row right here. Well, let's see, I'll use one of these. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this is 100, and it is made up of 10 of these, 10 tens. So I am going to regroup. Right? So I'm going to take 100, and we say, what's up, 100? I need to borrow some tens. So I'm going to take away 10 tens, and they don't just disappear, but they are moved into the tens place. So over here I'm going to draw those 10 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Showing the same thing in expanded form. I'm taking 100 away, so now there's only 100, and I'm putting it in the tens place. So now instead of 0 tens, I now have 10 tens, which is 100. Okay, so we haven't changed the value of this number at all. We just moved which place it's in. So now we have 10 tens, which is 100, and we are subtracting 3 tens, which is 30. Okay, so let's do that. Take away 10, 20, 30. And I look to see what is left. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. There are 7 tens left, which is 70. Don't get that plus sign in between there, showing that expanded form. And then we look in the hundreds place. We have 100 subtracting nothing, which is 100. 100 taking away nothing is 100. So we have 100. 7 tens, 2 ones. 100 plus 70 plus 2, which is 172. Shown in the base 10 model and expanded form. Nice work. Again, our story context is that Taylor made 208 cookies for a bake sale. In the first few minutes, she sold 36 cookies. How many cookies are left to sell? So we know that Taylor has 172 cookies left.